Good evening and welcome to Horsham once again for an evening of live music. I hope that you are well and enjoying the fact a lot of people I suspect are out tonight enjoying the pubs because they've reopened, haven't they? But not me. I'm still at home, a little blurry for some reason. Let me just see if I can sort that out. My autofocus is concentrating on my microphone, which is not what we want. Let me just slide that back. When you need an engineer. There we go. Anyway, so here we go. Show number 5. Great show lining up for you tonight. I'm really excited about some of these songs. Some of my favourite songs in the world. Some stuff that's completely new to me as well. And some stuff from Fleetwood Mac that's a little bit guitar-wise, like patting your head and rubbing your tummy, or the other way around. So that should be interesting. See if I can get through that unscathed. Of course, we'll be revealing the winner of yesterday and more. So yeah, buckle up. Going to start with one of mine. A Wish for Sunshine. Look at the sun shining out on everyone, driving back the winter rain. Ain't it funny how when your world turns upside down, you always find your feet again? 'Cause you got something, even when you got nothing. When you got nothing, you got nothing to lose. You see, I found love when I was looking for everything else. And I found hope when I really didn't think there was anything else. When I thought that everyone I knew was breaking me down. And then I found you, though I refused to believe there was anybody good around. I've tried to learn from every little bridge I've burned, that every dawn is a brand new day. Time will heal all the broken dreams you feel. Things won't always be this way. 'Cause you got something, even when you got nothing. 'Cause when you got nothing, you got nothing to lose. You see, I found love when I was looking for everything else. And I found hope when I really didn't think there was anything else. down. And then I found you. Though I refused to believe there was anybody good around. There was no one around. No one around. No one around. Yeah, no one around, but there are some people around now. In fact, the playgrounds are open, the pubs are open. Thank you very much, Jane Arnott, for enjoying that one. That was from my first album, Out Along the Wire, of course. It's pretty much the opening track, and one of my favourite tracks we ever recorded, actually, in all of my albums. I love it. It's got a kind of Dire Straits build to it. I thought while we were in good spirits, as good news is coming out from the land, a little bit of good news after a lot of bad news. Here's a little song from Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Now don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning, I smiled at the rising sun. There were 3 little birds sat on my doorstep, and they were singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing now, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry now about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I woke up this morning and I smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds were on my doorstep, and they were singing sweet songs with a melody pure and true. They were singing, this is my message to you, to you. Don't worry about a thing now, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. People, don't worry now about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Bob Marley with a bit of upbeat sentiment, and it's nice to have some good news. I know there's so much horrible stuff going on in the world, you know, people who think other people don't matter, and people who don't care about elements of humanity, and bad news with the virus, and you know, leaders in charge in foreign lands who make me want to puke. But you know, it can't all be bad. Now tonight I'm going to be playing some of my favourite songs, and in the warm-up set just here, I'm going to play a song that I played for years busking, and I love this tune. This is by Mark Knopfler. Some deep songs tonight. Thank you very much, Nettie, for tipping the show tonight. I really appreciate that. This is called Romeo and Juliet. See the love-struck Romeo sing a streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. He finds a convenient streetlight, he steps on out of the shade and says something like, well, You and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo. You nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath the window. She's singing, hey, love, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. And anyway, what you gonna do about it? 'Cause Juliet, the dice were loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart. There's a place for us in a movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. We were brought up on different streets, both were streets of shame. They were both dirty and both mean, yeah, but the dreams were just the same. And I dreamed a dream for you, and now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals, when you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, oh, you promised me thick and thin, and now you just say, oh, Romeo, yeah, do you know I used to have a scene with him? But Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. Said I love you like the stars above, I love you till I die. And there's a place for us in a movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Now I can't do the talk like they talk on the TV, and I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'd do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you and the way we used to be. All I can do is keep the beat in bad company. All I wanna do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Hey Juliet, I'll pick stars out for you anytime. 'Cause Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said I love you like the stars above, I love you till I die. And there's a place for us, you know, the movie song, where you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Juliet, Juliet. See the love-struck Romeo sing a streets of serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a convenient street light, steps on out of the shades, something like, you and me, babe, how about it now? You and me, babe, how about it now? You and me, babe, how about it? What a wonderful, timeless song that is. I'm just looking at the chat and some people are saying that the volume is a little low for them. Let me see if I can boost it for you. Thank you very much, Oliver, Amber and family, for your tip. Welcome to my television. You're in good company tonight. The boss is in. And yeah, it could probably come up a little bit. Let me see what I can do about that. Dum 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 dum. Where there's a will, there's a way. This living room's pretty well kitted out these days. Let's try that. That should give you a nice boost without hopefully it being too offensive. Let me know in the chat if that's a better volume for you, please. And we're going to carry on with one more warm-up song. And this is... Now I'm going to be doing a bit of Ray Lamontagne tonight in Songwriter's Corner because he has a new album out, which I didn't massively like on first listening, but I have to say it's growing on me. And I've always had a soft spot for him ever since I listened to Trouble back in Leeds when I was living above the high street and busking there to make my way 10 years ago. And Trouble was the first album I heard where I thought, when I was songwriting, that I thought, okay, I've got to try a bit harder with my songs because some of these are just fantastic and they're really saying something. So this is Trouble.
Trouble, 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 trouble been dogging my soul since the day I was born. Worry, 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 worry just will not seem to leave my mind alone. Well, I've been saved by a woman. I've been saved by a woman. I've been saved by a woman. She won't let me go. Won't let me go now. She won't let me go. She won't let me go. Trouble, 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 trouble. Every time I get back on my feet, she comes round and knocks me down again. Worry, oh, worry, worry, worry. Worry just will not seem to leave my mind alone. But I've been saved by I've been saved by a woman. I've been saved by a woman. She won't let me go. She won't let me go. She won't let me go. No. No, no, no. But she's good to me now. She's good to me. She's good to me now. She's good to me. Trouble, 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 trouble. Trouble been dogging my soul since the day that I was born.
Trouble by Ray Lamontagne, a great tune. Got a new album out this week, so go and check that out on your various streaming services. Let's have a look who's in the building. Glad to know that's fixed a few of the volume issues. That's obviously very good news. That's what we want to hear. Got the piano again this week. Going to be playing some piano songs for you. I hope that's okay. Got lots of good feedback about the piano last week, so it's nice. I've been really enjoying digging that out again. Yes, got some brilliant songs to play on that later. something about playing on piano, like I said last week, it's just some space for the voice, and it's really fun. Who have we got in tonight? We've got Paul Arnopp's in. Nice to see you, Paul, and family. The Walmsleys, thank you very much. Nice to see Nick and Bob and family joining in as well. I hope you're all well up there in Leeds. Give me a shout, let me know where you are. I noticed that someone was dialing in from Alabama. That's cool. Of course, technically, it's no cooler living anywhere. It's just where you live. But it's nice when people dial in from places. And you know that you're spreading a little further afield than just these walls in Horsham. It's a hot night. Bit of water. Beer of the week is Firebird Mojave again, because it's excellent. And it's just up the road, so supporting the local businesses. And they've even got a little bar downstairs, so hopefully next week going to go and check that out if it's all safe. Okay, I'm going to play a set of my own stuff now. And thanks to all the people who were asking for Diane, it is on the list.
How long has it been since you lay next to me and avoided my eyes? You said you were leaving, you gave me your reasons, exit into the night. Yeah, you told me you needed a friendship, not a love in your life, and that you'd still see me, but we both knew that really you were saying goodbye. Then out of the blue, a year or two later, you call me every night. Tell me you miss me, dreamt that you'd kiss me, and he's not treating you right. And then you begged me to climb in my car and drive all night. So here I am at your door. Now somebody tell me, where we gonna run to now? Can we relight the fire from these embers and sparks that you put out? Where we gonna run to now? Oh, I would lay my body down upon this cold hard ground for you, Diane. For you, Diane. Now all the little white lies and the half-sleepless nights, they're like visions of war. Flashes of battles flick up from the shadows into the soft silent storm. We're Icarus drawn to the warm light, but destined to fall. Just close your eyes and fly, 'cause there's no way of knowing where we're gonna run to now. Can we relight this fire from the embers and sparks that you put out? Where we gonna run to now? Oh, I would lay my body down upon this cold hard ground for you, Diane. For you, Diane. Now somebody tell me, where we gonna run to now? Can we rewrite this fire from the embers and sparks that you put out? Where we gonna run to now? Oh, I would lay my body down upon this cold hard ground for you.
So that was Diane. For all the people who've been asking for it, and there have been many. I know that it's been a popular one. Sarah keeps telling me off every week. Says, why didn't you play Diane again? People have been asking for it. So there it is. I hope that was okay. Here's another one people ask me for all the time. And I never tire of playing this. This is Black Sheep.
Are you like me? Are you like me? Did you fall off your family tree? 'Cause when I look up, it's you I see. Are you like me? Am I like you? Am I like you? Tell a lie just to get through. Rewrite history and then believe it's true. Am I like you? 'Cause I see your face in my face, and I feel your heart in mine, and your voice comes out of my mouth from time to time. Oh, I am a liar, I am a fool, that much at least is true. So in everything I do, I'm just like you. Are you like me? Are you like me? Do you leave your lights on so you can sleep? Are you frightened by the thoughts you keep? Am I like you? Am I like you? Disappear for a year or two? Well, there are some things I don't think I do, but am I like you? 'Cause I see your face in my face, and I feel your heart in mine, and your voice comes out of my mouth from time to time. Oh, I'm a liar and I'm a fool, that much at least is true. So in everything I do, well, I'm just like you. Are you like me? Are you like me? Did you fall off your family tree? 'Cause when I look up, it's you I see. Are you like me? The black sheep. Are you like me? A song about family and how weird everyone feels in their family. If only this room was as cool as this shed appears. If only I was not sat in front of 3 massive lights. This would be so much more pleasant. But I am. Thank you very much. Jacqueline has tipped the show, everyone. And as a result, Clint is dancing on the miniature telly in the shed. Nothing makes me happier than that. Thank you, Helen Glennon. Thank you, Philip. Big shout out to the Jenkins family from the Lambournes who are hanging out for the first time in 3 months. I know there's lots of people doing that tonight. I was expecting a quiet one, but there seems to be loads of you in here, so that's great. What shall we play? One more of mine. Why don't we play this one? There's a million little things you do that made me love you more. There's a million little things you do that I've never seen before. The way you laugh after we fight, 'cause I never make the bed. The way you hold me when you sleep at night, and tell me I am your friend. You know you're beautiful when you do that. You know you're beautiful. Oh yes, you're beautiful and that's a fact. But you're more beautiful when you do that. The way you hold me when the days get dark. The way you say my name. The way you hum as we walk through the park. Back on our way home again. You know you're beautiful when you do that. You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful and that's a fact. But you're more beautiful when you do that. Yes you are. Yes you are. Yes you are. You're beautiful to me. It's crazy, but it's true. It's the little things you do. When I'm lost and alone, you help me find my way home. Cause there's a million little things you do that make me love you more. There's a million little things you do that I've never seen before. You know you're beautiful when you do that. You know you're beautiful. Yes, you're beautiful and that's a fact. But you're more beautiful when you do that.
Now it's beer o'clock. The boss is in. The boss is in the living room. He's right here. I tell you what, with all this right-left mix match, I'll be able to present the weather soon. Alex Lambourne, hello to you again, and just want to say to Helen Glennon as well. I appreciate the clapping. Thank you so much. The Wormsleys, who've been chipping in, my fabulous friends up in Leeds, used to come to my very earliest gigs. I'm sure some of you did too. Back at the Brudenell Social Club in Leeds, and I believe to this day, or they may have taken it down because they thought better of it now, there is a poster in their house that was signed by me when I was called the Bedroom Orchestra that says, if I ever make it big, I will give you £10. To this day, £10 is still very safe, so that's good news. It was a good bet, although they didn't have to lay down £10 or anything to get it. So there you go. The Breslins are in Morpeth in Northumberland, a very exotic locale. Good evening to you. Who else have we got? We've got Paul Jackson in Orpington. Nice to see you again, Paul. Hope you're good, mate. The Floyds are in. Paul Arnott's upset that I'm drinking water. Not just water, Paul, but it is warm. And Bob Wormsley is still, he's saying the poster's still there. That's what I like to hear, Bob. Okay, so it's time for Songwriter's Corner, where I take a look at a song that I love. I will, Nicola Wormsley's saying, I still owe you. Well, I never made it big. Look, I'm playing in my own house. It's the definition of not big. Now, this next song is by Ray Lamontagne, and it is from an album that he did with a band. It was his first album that he did with a band in 2011, so After Trouble, and he recorded a record called God Willing and the Creek Won't Rise, which is actually my favourite of his albums. If you haven't heard it, I really recommend going and checking it out. It's on Spotify, unlike Trouble, and other streaming sites with better sound if you want to hear it properly. And yeah, this song is called Rock and Roll on the Radio. It's beautiful. It's a metaphor about a relationship, and it's stacked full of great imagery, and it's got a chord change in it that is still one of my favourite chord changes in any song ever. It's a very traditional chord change, but it is just beautiful in context here. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I meant to look up who the Ziegfeld girl was, who is mentioned in the song. If anyone knows, send it through on the chat. I have no idea who the Ziegfeld girl is. Maybe I'm being a right cultural what's the word? Ignoramus. But I don't know who that is. But okay, we're going to jump into... Thank you very much, Weeda. Good evening to you. I hope you and the family are well. Let's go and let's have a little bit of Ray Lamontagne and a song called Rock and Roll and the Radio.
Are you still in love with me in the way you used to be, or is it changing? Is it deeper over time, like a river that is winding through the canyon? Are you still in love with her? Do you remember how you were before the sorrow? Are you closer through the tears, or did the weight of all the years leave you hollow? Are we strangers now, like the Ziegfeld gal and the vaudeville show? Are we strangers now, like rock and roll and the radio? I can still see you there, tying ribbons in your hair and pulling faces. I can feel your hand in mine, though we're leading different lives in different places. Are we strangers now, like the Ziegfeld girl and the vaudeville show? Are we strangers now, like rock and roll and the radio? All these white lies are coming like flies on a wall, standing round tongue-tied, waiting for the curtain call. I'm waiting for the axe to fall. Are you still in love with me, like the way we used to be, or is it changing? Does it grow deeper over time, like a river that is winding through the canyon? Are we strangers now, like the Ziegfeld girl and the vaudeville show? Are we strangers now, like rock and roll and the radio? Rock and roll and the radio.
Rob Lawrence says, I'm not a cultural ignoramus, but I may be. I just may be. Apparently, it would make a good basis for a new feature in coming weeks, so that's good. So maybe there's a story there that I simply don't know about. I hope you enjoyed that song. I urge you to go and check out the original and the live renditions of it that he's done. It's on a guitar originally, but I just love playing it on piano. I really think it's super. The chord change I was talking about, in case you were wondering, is the "Are we strangers now?" That's nice, but then the "like the Seaville girl and the rock and roll." No. Are we strangers now? That just kills me every time. That's what songwriting is all about, finding those moments, and it's a very simple change, but it just lands beautifully. Okay, so coming up next, we are going to be playing some Fleetwood Mac. Thank you, Nick and Bob. And thank you also the Kowalkowskis who tipped me earlier and I missed that. Thank you so much. They're just over the road. They're like 30 feet that way. Yeah, we're going to be doing some Fleetwood Mac. Now, you will be aware that I've already done some Fleetwood Mac. I did Peter Green era Fleetwood Mac. Well, this week I am doing later era, Stevie Nicks era Fleetwood Mac. And yeah, this is probably the most technical section I've tried so far. I don't want to get into it too much in the section. So what I'm going to be trying to do for Dreams, which I'm covering, is I'm going to be using a completely new setup. I've noticed that a lot of people in the dance music world have been really pioneering looping. Now, you'll know if you've been watching me for a while, I've been using a loop pedal when Ed Sheeran was still unheard of. I've been using it for 15 years. Before they became kind of in vogue. But the technology is really being pushed by people in the dance music world, and I just wanted to bring some of that into what I'm doing. So I started working on that this week, and I'm going to try Dreams with this new setup. It just might crash and burn, so it'll be entertaining in any event. But here's 3 songs from Fleetwood Mac coming up in Blues Connections. Okay, so the first song I'm going to be playing is a Lindsey Buckingham special. This is a great riff. I've always wanted to learn this riff. I learned this yesterday, just for this. It's in drop D, so it's a good start for me. This song is like patting your head and rubbing your stomach. It's one of those, for the guitarists out there, it's just surprisingly difficult to play. But I will do my best, and it goes like this. I'm going to start that again. Come on, we can do this. She broke down and let me in.
coming back again. Been down one time, been down 2 times, I'm never coming back again.
It's really hard to play. It's really hard to play. It's really hard to play and sing. Just about survived, I think. I'll play that again next week when I've got a few more hours of practice under my fingers with that one. But I just really wanted to play because it's such a cool riff. This bit is so hard because it's all off time. I am making excuses because I should be able to do it, but there you go. Some stuff is hard. And as I'm a man who's glutton for punishment in these pilots, here's something that's also really, really hard. This is Dreams. Now this is a tune. This is a proper Stevie Nicks tune. This. So let me see if I can do this. Set myself a challenge this week. One man band, Fleetwood Mac. Okay. Here we go. Working. I told you this might be a problem. They never lie. Let's try it again. Nope, still not working. Okay. Well, I don't know why that's not working, because it should be. Has something come unplugged? It's worth hearing this. It's pretty good. If I can get it to work.
boys only love you when they're playing, and women, they will come and they will go. And when the rain washes you clean, you'll know.
So that's my idea for what I would like to do with this new gear. So this is now that I've got all the lighting and steaming and everything streamed and sorted out. Now it's the musical challenge, which is this new level of setup that I'm trying here. Piano, looping, a few drums when it's nice and tasteful. I hope you enjoyed that. It'll get better. Now a very different approach to this one because I'm going to play this whole song without any gizmos or gadgets. Just the song that got us here, which is Songbird by by Fleetwood Mac. And then I'm going to use that to leap into Eva Cassidy next week, who did some brilliant covers. So we could go almost anywhere. She's like the Kevin Bacon of this game. Let's just get tuned up. Let me know what you're thinking in the chat. I hope you enjoyed that. Chris Roberts says the Ziegfeld girls were the chorus girls from Florence Ziegfeld's theatrical Broadway review, The Ziegfeld Follies. Aha! Well, there you go. And assumedly there came a point in the history of vaudeville where they didn't use them anymore, and hence why they are strangers in the song. Alright, so this is it's one of my favourite songs of latter stages Fleetwood Mac. And this is called Songbird. Philip's going to try and play along. I play this in C, Philip, in case you're wondering.
For you, there'll be no crying. For you, the sun will be shining, and I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. For you, I would give the world. For you, oh, I can never be cold, 'cause I feel that when I'm with you, well, it's alright. I know it's right. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. Like never before. Like never before. Like never before.
All right, time for some fun and games. Let's have a quick check with the chat. Cool off my very hot head. Kath Dixon, Paul Dixon's mum, says hello and is loving the show. Whoop, whoop. Sharon from Pilates Rush is in. Evening to you, Sharon. I hope you are well. I hope you're well. Philip, I'm sorry it was the wrong key for you. I don't know what to say. That's the key that I sing in. I'm sorry. Colin Coates says beautiful. Paul Dixon, beautiful. Thank you, everybody. 2 out of 3, I think, went quite well there. Apologies to Lindsay Buckingham for my slightly minced fingers version of Never Going Back. Watch this space. Next week, it'll be metronomic. As I say to my students, just got to keep practicing. Okay, next up, we are going to take a trip into the... I mean, look, you could pick 30 songs by this guy. It's just like magnificent. If you haven't seen the Broadway show that he did that's on Netflix, I really recommend it. We're going to do 3 songs from Bruce Springsteen. I remember first listening to Bruce Springsteen when I was a young boy, and later when I was learning guitar, and I just was mesmerised by the stories in the songs. And 2 of the songs I'm going to do tonight are story songs. And one of them is a kind of upbeat Courtney Cox dance along, because it can't all be heavy, can it? But the thing that I love about Bruce Springsteen is he just makes gold out of straw. You know, there'll be 2 chords and a simple story, and there's just something about that combination of words and music that's just killer. So, we're going to start off with a song that I hadn't heard until about a year ago. It was on one of his live albums, Songs from the Road, and Sarah pointed it out to me, and we listened to it in the car, and it just knocked me dead. So that's Highway 29. That's the first song coming up, and then we'll see where we go from there. I slipped on her shoe. It was a perfect size 7. I said no smoking in the store, ma'am. She crossed her legs and then we made some small talk. That's where it should have stopped. She slipped me her number and I put it in my pocket. My hand slipped up her skirt and everything slipped my mind. In that little roadhouse
had a gun. Well, you know the rest. Money on the floorboards. My shirt was covered in blood and she was crying. Well, me and her, we headed south on Highway 29. A little desert motel. The air was hot and clean. I slept the sleep of the dead. I didn't dream. And I woke up in the morning. I washed my face in the sink. We headed down to the Sierra Madre, across the borderline, and the morning sun shot black through the trees. I told myself it was something in her, but as we drove I knew it was something in me. Something had been coming for such a great long time. Something I carry with me now on Highway 29. She wasn't saying anything now. It was just a dream. The wind blew silently through the windshield. All I could see was snow and sky and pine. And then I was running. I was running and I was flying. Like I say, magic. Best song I'm gonna hear today. I mean, just even playing it just knocks me. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. Guys are genius. All right, this one goes out to Sarah upstairs. A lighter tone. Which we probably need. You may well recognise this one. I played this on my last tour. I've always enjoyed this. I don't have a Courtney Cox lookalike to dance with, so you'll just have to make do with my ugly mug. This is Dancing in the Dark. Well, I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired, just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use a little help. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages coming through clearer, radio's on and I'm moving round my place. Take a look in the mirror, I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, but I ain't getting nowhere. Just living in a dump like this, something's happening somewhere. Hey baby, I just know there is. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older, there's a joke here somewhere, guess it's on me. Shake the world from your shoulders, come on baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets in this town, oh boy, and they'll carve you up alright. They say you gotta stay hungry, well baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm in need of some action, tired of sitting in here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Hey baby, give me just one last look. Can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire, not while your little world's falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can't start a fire, not while you're trying to heal a broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
That one goes out to Sarah, who's upstairs, if she's watching. And Layla, whoever else is up there. The rabble. All right. I'm going to play a song for you now by Bruce. This was the first song I ever heard that made me want to play on a harmonica, which is weird, because I've been listening to Bob Dylan for years. Get your head around that one. Okay, this is one of my favourite songs. Used to play this on guitar, so hopefully this will be okay. This is called The River. The River is another one of those songs, a bit like the first one, that is just so cinematic and such a good story. I've always wished that I could write story songs like this. I guess maybe Wine and Me's a little bit like that. Hello, the beer fairy. You can't see the beer. She's right here. Thank you, sweet. That's very nice. You can pass me the growler if you like. We can't do this at work, but we can do this at home, can't we? In the shed. Look at this. Look at this. You don't see this every day. Thank you very much. I'll give that back to you. To all of your healths. All right, back into the zone. For a bit of Bruce.
come from down in the valley, where, mister, when you're young, they bring you up to do like your daddy done. Me and Mary, we met at high school when she was just 17. We drive out of this valley down to where the fields were green. We'd go down to the river, and into the river we'd dive. Oh, down to the river we would ride. Then I got Mary pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. And for my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse, and the judge put it all to rest. No wedding day smiles, no walk down the aisles, no flowers, no wedding dress. That night we went down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we did ride. Then I got a job working construction for the Johnstown Company, but there ain't been much work lately on account of the economy. Now I pretend I don't remember. Mary acts like she don't care. She acts like she don't care. We go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we did ride. We go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river, baby, and we go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we did ride.
All right. Well, it's nearly the end of show 5. I hope you've had a lovely time. I hope this was as good as going to a busy pub. It's been a pleasure. I feel like every week it's just more and more fun, and it's becoming more and more of a real gig. Thank you for supporting the show, everyone who's tipped tonight. It really means that I can do it, because it takes 2 days of solid work to set up these shows, to learn the songs and to get everything ready. And ta-da! Thank you, Chris. To get everything set up, it's quite a big undertaking, believe it or not. I have to basically demolish my entire living room, and put up lights and keyboards and equipment and microphones, and then there's like a day of learning as well. And I'm trying, as you can tell by the fact that I sometimes trip over my own shoelaces, I'm trying to push the level of what I can do as a one-man show. This is literally a one-man TV show, a musical gig, and I hope you're enjoying it, and everyone's been so kind so far, so thank you. Somebody's asking for Warren Wood. It's not in the plan, but I tell you what, I'll do it next week in the original set, Oliver, for sure. I'll put it in there. I'll bring a detuned guitar, and we can do that. But right now we have to do our competition. Thank you, Jim and Louise. Thank you so much. Clint is dancing, and I am happy. Thank you. We're going to play Yesterday. Yesterday is my new game show. Bob, it's no minor Celebrity Squares, I can tell you that. But in Yesterday, we have to guess the year that these 3 songs came out. And I did have a list of everyone's name who took part and got the right answer last week. It's vanished from my iPad. If I can find it again, we'll announce the winner from last week. If not, you'll have to wait and I'll put it up on Facebook afterwards once I've got off the stream. One lucky person's going to be pulled out of the hat from last week. And it was 1995, by the way. A quick Google of Wonderwall would have taught you that. It's not a very difficult game show, let's face it. You just type in the songs into Google and you get the answer. But it is fun nonetheless. Thank you very much, Snarly McNeely Schroz. Whoever you are. Thanks, dudes. Charlie McNeely Schnoz. Oh, I know who that is. It's just occurred to me who that is. That's a good joke. The Glennons, I like it. Okay, so the first song of this week's Yesterday competition. What are you in the running for winning if you win this draw? Last week's prize was a copy of Invisible Light on vinyl and every one of my CDs signed by these fair hands and a Sharpie. This week the prize is the same. Once the show is officially underway and we're not doing pilots anymore, there may well be some more exciting prizes, but for now, it's stuff that I have. And here's your first song. You may remember this from last week's show. So, do you know the year? Here we go. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. 'Cause oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. 'Cause my body's aching and my mind is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind to an easy time with my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll bring your head around. There's plenty of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines broken on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely
lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Thought I'd see you next time around. Thought I'd see you once again.
So that's clue number one. Ian up here thinks it's 1970, but this is not where you need to put the answer, Ian. Here, you need to put the answer on tristanmackay.com. You go to tristanmackay.com and there is a button that says, yesterday. Maybe 1970 is correct. Maybe it's not. Maybe Ian knows. Maybe Ian is all-knowing. Maybe he Googled the answer. I don't know. Maybe he knows. You'll have to Google it for yourself if you want to take part. Your first answer is the only answer that counts. So you can't just guess every year, obviously. That'd be ridiculous. And best of luck to you. Good luck. Song number 2. All right. A song I love so much I named my daughter after it. Came out in this year. Thank you, Alison, for your support of the show. It means a lot. Thanks also to Beckers. Buckers, I know who you are. So, came out this guy, Derek, and his band of Dominoes. But this is the acoustic version. What will you do when you get lonely? No one waiting by your side. 'Cause you've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Tried to give you consolation when your old man had let you down. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. You turned my whole world upside down, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of a situation before I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way. Don't tell me all my love's in vain. 'Cause Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. I'm darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Won't you ease my worried mind?
won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind?
So there you go, that's this week's Yesterday. Answers on a postcard, please, to Tristan Mackay events. Or if you prefer a slightly more speedy and modern mode of communication, you can go to tristanmackay.com, which is the same as this website here. And you can click on the Yesterday button and you will get, and you'll see the entry to the show. And take part, win some stuff, give it to friends. Somebody on YouTube says TM is God. I'll take that. Put it on a t-shirt. Thanks, Philip. I wish that graffiti had been written about me, but there we go. Oh, you want the third song? Because I'm over time, so I'm just, I'm aware. Is that enough? Can you do it from that, or do you need one more? You're going to ask for one more, whatever happens, aren't you? I can see how this is gonna go down. This was a good year for me. I knew lots of songs from this year, which is always nice. Less work. Right, this is the last song tonight, guys. Last one. A short version of this should suffice. It's in the same key as Layla. It's in D minor. It goes like this.
Got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman. She got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman and she's trying to make a devil out of me. Put your spell on me, baby. Don't put your spell on me, baby. Don't put your spell on me, baby. You're turning my heart into stone. You know I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Yeah, I got a black magic woman. She got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Yeah, I got a black magic woman. She got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman and she's trying to make a devil out of me.
Thank you, Gail, for tipping the show. Appreciate that. Well, that's it. We're a quarter of an hour over time. I apologise to everybody who's been upset by the fact that I played too long. I don't know what to do about that, really. I promise I'll play for shorter next week. Okay, cool. Let's finish as we always do with this song for the lost people of the road. Here's to you, and here's to the road to COVID recovery as we approach something like 11 or 12 of these nights in that we've had now. Next week we might be happening on Friday, because I'm aware that Saturday is going to start becoming a bit of a going out day for everybody. So let me know. Please drop me a line. You can just put it in the comments here if you have any thoughts about which day works better for you, or you can email me, tristan@tristanmackay.com. Ditto for any suggestions you might have for the show going forward. We have the basic format. I'm really happy to advance it, push it, pull it in any direction. It's for you. So I hope you're enjoying it. And if you are and you have any ideas, then just let me know what they are. I am but a humble musical servant. All right, here we go.
One more for the road before I go. One more for the road before I go. 'Cause you're the only friends I've ever known. Let's have one more for the road. One for all the friends I've left behind. One for all the friends I've left behind. Sometimes life can treat you so unkind. Let's have one more for the road. One more for the road before I go. One more for the road before I go. 'Cause you're the only friends I've ever known. Let's have one more for the road.
Till next time, everybody, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Take it easy. Don't get into any mischief now.